everybody, thanks for coming to Annie's Quilt Shop. Thanks for watching our video today. I have a few things to show you today, and then we'll get right down to business about our $5 block this year. So the first thing I wanted to show you is the cutest panel that we got in. This panel is so great because I believe it has about 9 or 10 different projects on it. We made a few of the samples. There's a hot pad, a little goodie bag holder. We just put a water bottle in this one, but they're really fast and simple, and so a lot of fun projects that you could actually do with your kids. So really, really neat panel that we just got in for Christmas. Another new project that I wanted to show you guys that we have in the shop, we used thimbleberries and scraps to make this. But this is a real cute wall hanging. It's almost finished. I have the flying geese borders to put on it yet. It is out of Kim Deal's book, Simple Seasons. And if you haven't seen my blog, when you go to the website, you can click on my blog. And so I talk a little bit about this on my blog also, which is a fun way to follow what's going on at the shop these days. Another new book we got in is called French Braid Quilts. I don't think it's a new book, but it's a new book to the shop. And Mom did a beautiful quilt out of this book using Asian fabrics. It's a fun book. I think it uses a lot of 2.5-inch strips, so it would be a fun book for jelly rolls. And then we got in our Advent panels. This is the fireplace Advent panel, which is so cute. Really great way to give a gift to your grandkids or your kids. And then we did a couple samples of purses this week. This is a pattern called Lily's Purse. It's by Patterns by Sue. Really fun purse to make. It uses pre-quilted fabric, so it's a lot of fun and pretty simple to make. And we also made up one of Sue's wallets. So this is also a Patterns by Sue, and you can find both of these patterns on my website. And then she also developed a rotary cutter holder. Really cute, very fast to make. All of Sue's projects use pre-quilted fabric, and if you don't like to quilt your fabric or don't have a way to do that, we are now quilting fabric for projects like this in the shop for only $25 a yard, which is a really nice price to get pre-quilted fabric for, and you can pick your own fabrics to be quilted. Mom also did a little embroidery project out of this great book called Simply Christmas. This is by This and That Patterns, and it has some very cute patterns in it. Mom just did the little dish towel one, which turned out fabulous. And then there's a Simply Autumn also. And then I just real quick wanted to show one of our favorite lines that just came in, and this is so cute, by Blank Quilting, called So Fine, and just what a really fun way to decorate your sewing room. So I just thought this was real cute and thought I'd show that off today. So that is most of my show and tell, and then I want to give you guys some tips about this month's block. The block that you're going to make this month for your $5 club is this one here. You're going to make 2 blocks again. So I'm going to remind you that when you do your cutting for your $5 block, you're going to be cutting, the directions are cutting for 2 blocks. And then always remember, when you do your piecing, you're piecing for 1, so you'll repeat all the steps. But you don't have to cut again because you've previously cut everything you need for your 2 blocks. This month you are actually going to need the companion angle. So if you haven't picked this up, you'll want to pick this up. I'll do a quick demo and show you guys how to use it so that you won't have any questions on that. But again, if you do have any questions, I'm always here to help. We don't mind at all if you stop in and ask questions. And we will gladly show you how to use the rulers or answer any questions you have on your block. Just a couple tips on the pattern today. I want to remind you that when it comes to your background fabric, you're using your squatties for your background fabric. It says to cut 10, it says to cut 5 2.5-inch strips of your background fabric. You're going to cut 10 because remember, we don't have width of fabric, we have 20 inches. So cut 10 2.5-inch strips from your squatties. You will probably need to use 3 squatties to make your background strips. And then you're going to pick a light, a medium, and a dark this month. And again, remember, this is a scrappy quilt, So your colors are going to be different. Your 2 different blocks are going to be 2 different blocks, not identical. Now we have a lot of people who have expressed the desire to make their blocks identical and have a little more structure to their quilt rather than a scrappy quilt. So we've got some items that you can purchase to supplement your squatties and your fat quarters. We have an abundance of fat quarters, all different colors, that are for sale, 3 for $10 or $3.50 for each. So if you just want an extra cream, you can buy just an extra fat quarter. We also have some 3-inch strips and some 5-inch strips that are only $1 and $1.75 that you could supplement your blocks with too. So if you have a favorite color and you want to do that, just ask us and we can get those to you. And then of course these are squatties. So these are your 12 by 20 inch pieces. So if you just wanted to get an extra squatty, there's a few of those. And you can buy extra fat quarters as well. This quilt does use a lot of 2.5-inch strips. So we do have a few packages of the dark neutral Stonehenge strips. So if you just wanted to buy a pack of pre-cut strips, those are ready and available for you to do that as well. So when it comes to making your block today, you're going to pick your colors, and then you're going to cut all your pieces. You're going to take your 4.5-inch square and you're going to crease it, fold it into quarters, and crease it with your fingers. You just want a real nice finger crease. Don't press it with your iron. Then you're going to cut your companion angles, and you're going to crease those down the center, and you're going to line up your crease from your companion angle to the center crease on your square and stitch those across so that they're completely centered. It's the best way to center those triangles onto your square. In order to cut your companion angles, it's real simple. You're going to take your 2.5-inch strip that you cut, and on your mat, you're going to lay your ruler down to where it says 2.5 inches. Line your strip up with that and cut up and down the ruler. Very simple. You end up with a triangle that looks just like that, and then you'll sew it to your squares. I think those are all the details that I needed to let you know for today. Again, remember, don't be shy about picking your colors. It's going to look beautiful in the end. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me, and make sure you email me and let me know you watched this video. Thanks very much. Have fun.